morning, y'all? It's Coffee on the Vid. Back at it, and I wanted to talk with y'all about Screwface John. Right now, I wasn't really up on dude like that, you know what I mean? And I became aware of his content and his music when that whole situation went down with DJ Academics being a cold weirdo, just talking to that little kid, man. That shit was twisted, and Screwface John was cooking him up and exposing him to the fullest. Like that act diss track was fire, but it also really put academics on display as the fucked up individual he is. You know what I'm saying? And it also brought awareness to a lot of the sick ish going on in this country. We're seeing right now with these indictments going on out there on the West Coast with the trafficking ish that is going on. And that's not exactly what academics was. It wasn't like he's pimping, but he's just on some weirdo ish. And to me, all that wicketry is like one and the same, and all these weirdos need to just be locked the fuck up or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? They put evil into the atmosphere, and they just all need to go. But then I saw Poetic Flacco. What did y'all think about that situation? He was pulling up some old tweets on Screwface John, and I want to get everyone's thoughts on that. But now it seems, as I don't follow this dude that closely, he's going at Drake. As we know, Drake uh, that's a lot of what K Dot was getting at him with in the diss track. He's like, yo, you keep weirdos around you, some old J Cat activity and shit. And we just saw with the lawsuit coming out, UMG claims that they have some documents that are going to really expose Drake's weirdo behavior, like an ace up their sleeve, if you will. I just caught. I'll leave a video below, but more about it. You know what I'm saying? But with the lawsuit and the court and shit, more stuff is gonna come out about the splits with the money and all that. But they're saying, hey, listen, Drake, peep it. You acting like this ain't a rap battle. You know what I mean? You got bodies so bad that you ran and cried to the courts looking like a soft, lame bitch because Kendrick bodied you. You're acting like this is defamatory. It's a rap battle. You know what I mean? The like I'm young line that came from your freestyle, and the certified pedo shit is wordplay off of your music. So you're trying to file this and use it out of context because it's an art form. It's hip hop, it's rap, it's bars, and you're trying to spin it a different way just because you lost. Like, this is some of the most oversensitive sucker ass ish ever. But since you want to play like that, we got something that'll expose you beyond what's in the news, beyond all the public domain weird shit. We got some shit behind the scenes that you're gonna get exposed with. So we'll see if that's really what it is or not. Comment your thoughts about all that. But getting into Screwface John, and again, everyone, comment what you think about the whole situation with Act Poetic Flacco and that. It seems he's going at Drake now. He just threw this up a couple hours ago, and he said, I've had time to plot my master plan on how we fight back against the Lawbrey system. So that's Lawbrey, Aubrey, right? Aubrey Graham, Drake, wordplay, right? But Drake trying to act like there ain't no wordplay in hip hop just because he don't write his own raps. Like, this guy's lame, Drake, man. Him and, like, he could never be 1/10 the MC that Kendrick is. And the salty owls trying to silence us through abusing the legal system and paperwork. Tomorrow we fight back as a culture. Remember, they started this. And let's go over what some of the individuals are saying. It seems like, Drake is a part of the academic. Like, it's the thing with a lot of these weirdos, y'all. The pattern of behavior repeats itself, and weirdos condone other weirdos and mess with them. And we know Drake and academics are damn near like BFF, goofball boyfriends, the way they be acting. But this dude says, you're beyond obsessed with Drake, shaking my head. Kendrick couldn't take him out, and Dot dropped bangers. Now this, you used to be one of my faves. Well, like, K Dot body Drake. Yeah, Drake's still around trying to promote this bullshit Party Next Door album, and trying to get the L off him, but that L's there forever. He's a bubblegum pop star. You know what I mean? That's what's so crazy too about the lawsuit with UMG. It's like, yo, B, I've seen someone say this before. Like, you think they didn't do any kind of payola shit for him that he's alleging that they did for Kendrick? Fluck up out of here, man. Just because bubblegum pop artists will always be able to be relevant in some ways doesn't mean that Kendrick didn't body the fluck out of Drake, and Drake didn't cry so bad that he ran to the courts like a sensitive bitch. Plain and simple. This dude says, I love you, Screw, but let's be realistic. You ain't nowhere near Drake's level. So this dude's rocking with Screw, but he's just saying he can't, like, he's out of his league, essentially. You're obsessed with Drake. Let's go, Screw. Come with it. This man's obsessed with Drake. Needs to be studied. See you at the top. Yep. Finally, Drake's downfall. Been waiting since 2018. Can't wait for the diss track to drop. I'm interested to see it, man, because like I said, not just that he exposed academics for the weirdo shit that he was on, like that was a fire track, you know what I mean? But like I said, then he's got Poetic Flacco coming at him saying he's on some weirdo shit as well, and we know Poetic Flacco definitely a cold weird dude, you know what I'm saying? Like he has no friends really. He gets no play. He's awkward as fuck. He plays all kinds of weirdo games. Like remember Flacco, this dude was making um, fake gay profiles to go on there and try to expose content creators that he has smoke with or whatever. Did y'all see that point and shoot expose that, man? K.Fire filming my OTR Records diss track. Okay. Hip hop will not be hijacked by colonizers or those who infiltrate under false pretense. Exposure is at hand, and the culture just ain't having it. Simple as that. Bro thinks he can take on Drizzy. So someone else saying like, yo, he can't get at Drake. Everyone comment. What do you think? You know what I mean? Everyone subscribe, like the video, comment. We talk it up on it all over here, but I need to hear from y'all, the people. Straight up, tap in. Let's go. Whoa, whoa. The real will prevail. So there he goes in a sea of different comments, but pretty much all the same up to this point, minus a few. He's got one individual that's like, yo, I'm rocking with you, Screw. Other ones are, you're not on Drake's level, or a couple of people, a few, is that bots saying, you're obsessed with Drake? You're obsessed with Drake. Is that OVO bots? That's what Drake would say if this was him. If Screw was Drake, if Drake was in Screw's position, he would say those are bots and create a whole lawsuit like this. This dude says, we stand with you, bro. The culture of hip hop is a beautiful thing, and the fact that Drake is trying to ruin that by putting in people in paperwork is absolutely ridiculous. If you can't take the heat, then get out the kitchen. Like, I agree, man. Drake, like, you can make diss tracks and all this shit, but then the second someone cooks you up, you're running and filing a lawsuit and crying. You bitch, you. Reminds me of a lot of the whole shit you see a lot of these fluck boys on YouTube doing. You know what I mean? They run around reporting everyone's videos. Like a lot of snitch rappers do that shit, man. Like wannabe rappers, I should say, who's in their 40s fronting like they're in their 30s, and just file deadbeat dad ass snitch rat goofies. Pack them out, Screw. You can tell who the YNs and stands are in this comment section. If y'all don't get it once you put a man's name in your mouth, pause, or put him in paperwork, you deserve to crash out. Believe it or not, there are rules. And it's an interesting comment by this dude. On multiple levels. What he's saying about the paperwork, like just what a whole move that was by Drake, but also just like you can tell um, when reading comments, people are at different stages in their life, and I don't just mean in this situation. I mean pertaining to all situations and topics. Free my boy. He ain't do it. Yeah, he did. So be it. Once a man puts your name in paperwork over a diss record another man put out, it's only right that he retaliate like this. Chauncey Graham got YouTubers and court documents. Fact. So, oh damn, did Screwface get mentioned in them comments as well? That's fucking crazy. Screw about to cook Lawbrey. If I don't hear this soon, gonna go feral, Screw. What the fuck? That was a woman commenting that though, so let's just be clear on that. But there you have it, man. Screwface fighting a good fight against academics, Drake, the Lawbrey system, as he puts it. The lawsuits ongoing. We already connected the dots from Drake to academics to the weirdos. Team Weirdo with all that shit they're running, poetic Flak-H0. And I can't wait to hear this diss track. Like I said, he has some heat for academics. Straight up, man. I can't believe people gave Ack a pass like that. That was disturbing, talking to a child like that, man. Someone needs to put him in some paperwork for that shit, or sue him, or lock him up, or make him get on a registry or something. But that's going to do it for this one. I thank y'all again. Subscribe to the channel. Tap in. It's coffee. I'm out here.